Sup everybody, welcome to another episode of Ring Ramblings, and today's episode is going to be quite different, okay? We have a little bit of a special guest here, and his name is Solitaire. Solitaire, what's going on?
Oh, just banged a log into my shin. It's been a great day. Oh, the pain in the shower afterwards was terrible. How are you, James?
I'm fine. Don't have any hurt shins right now, so I guess I'm somewhat luckier than you are, I suppose.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. But yeah, we're here today to talk about the Money in the Bank pay-per-view, which is happening tonight. Not the night we're filming this, but because, editing, that's a very powerful tool in today's day and age. But yeah, so we're just going to talk about some of the matches here on this card that I've gotten written down here. And yeah, we'll go for it, okay? So you ready for this first match I got written down here?
I'm ready. Throw me some questions. You start off with whatever you want to do, man.
Okay, the women's Money in the Bank ladder match of Ember Moon, Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss, Becky Lynch, Sasha Banks, Naomi, Lana, and Natalya. I just want to say, okay, I'll let you go and say what you gotta say. All right.
No, I was just gonna say, yeah, but no, you go. Yes, sir.
Okay. I want to say my money's probably on Becky Lynch or Natalya. I don't know why. My gut's going with those two.
One of them.
Becky Lynch or Natalya. Yeah, I like both of those predictions. The thing is they've been pushing so many different storylines that it's really hard to pick this one. So, like, Becky Lynch and Natalya, like, that's narrowing it down. Like, you can't, like, there's no way that you can't, like, just pick the one out of this, because they've been pushing Charlotte Flair as pointing. She was the first one to point at the Money in the Bank briefcase on the other night, right? So, when they had the standoff at the end. And Ember Moon, could be a surprise winner. There's actually, like, there's no reason to not think that. Alexa Bliss, she's out of the picture for now. She doesn't factor into it at all for me, at the very least. Lana, like, I don't think they're going to do 2 years in a row with a joke winner, with Carmella, like, winning last time. Although she didn't end up being a joke. She's a very good high class heel. I love her work. She's just brilliant. But Sasha Banks, I don't think is in the picture either. I agree with you on that one. I do think that. So it's Natalya or Becky Lynch.
Yeah. Okay. Next up, Bobby Lashley versus Sami Zayn. I'm just going to say Bobby Lashley, hands down.
Yeah, hands down. I want this feud to end. I want it to end quick, and I want Bobby Lashley to come out looking strong, because at the moment he's looking weak, and I want him to turn heel. I want him to do TNA. I don't care if that's stealing the storyline, whatever. I want him to be the heel because he absolutely sprinted to the front line with at TNA, and just what he's doing here, it sucks. Fake smile, whatever it is, it doesn't look right. Yeah,
he was called Walking Armageddon, I believe it was. I was telling a friend earlier that I think Sami Zayn versus Bobby Lashley is like a Napoleon Dynamite versus Terry Crews almost. Yeah.
It is.
Okay, so next, the Bludgeon Bros defend their SmackDown Tag Team Championships against Gallows and Anderson. I can't pick a winner on this one, but I definitely won't. I'm just interested in that match. I'm interested in it.
Yeah, so that's going on the pre-show, right? So, interesting. Interesting that those two. It's just championship is good enough to be for free for people who want to watch the pre-show on YouTube. A lot of people say that the pre-show is where they put the weak guys. I think the opposite. I think they trust them enough to put them on the free show on YouTube to help sell the event. The amount of people that buy the network or sign up for the network in that last hour is phenomenal. The numbers boost hugely in that last hour leading into it. So yeah, I think that the Bludgeon Brothers will retain on this one for me. I don't care who wins because either team are great. Yeah.
you're a very smart dude. I didn't think about it like that. Okay, well, moving on. Roman Reigns versus Jinder Mahal. I forgot. I almost forgot this match was happening. To be honest.
Same. And it's not because we haven't seen a lot of Roman Reigns, right? Like he showed up, like he showed up, but he hasn't been pushed, I guess. But
yeah.
But
when Brock's not around, he has nothing to do.
Yeah, exactly. And I think the idea behind of these guys coming, both of them, after a hard push for Jinder Mahal not nearly as long, after a hard push, coming up to upper mid card status is good for both of them. They need this time out, and they need it together. You start tiring out an audience if you keep. Hopefully they've realised it. You start tiring out an audience if you keep trying to push something that they don't like. Yeah.
I guess I would be somewhat mildly shocked if Jinder did win it. Maybe. I mean, I don't know. I'd be mildly shocked. It would lead into a good storyline, though. Like it'd be a John Cena loses over and over again storyline, Well, wait a minute. He did win at the Greatest Royal Rumble.
Well, wait a minute. He did win at that happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. Eventually, right. So, but there was loss after loss with John Cena not so long ago. But
yeah. Okay, so did the Leader of Worlds defend their tag team titles against the B Team?
Oh, man. The Leader of Worlds up against the B Team. I don't know who to love more in that. I really don't.
We got a brotherly feud going on here, somewhat.
Yeah. That's right. That's their father IRS. I really like what both doing. They're funny and different.
Yeah.
We've needed that for a long time.
I found something out about this tag team recently. Would you believe that this was actually the first time Bray Wyatt is having a face run? Like, this is the first time, in my opinion, that Bray Wyatt is not heel.
Holy crap, and he's not tweening it either, is he? He's winning clean. There's no dirty tricks that those guys are doing.
No.
Good eye. Yeah.
And usually, another thing I noticed about Bray Wyatt being woken right now is that usually most of the time he's all dark and looming or whatever. Now he seems more happy and optimistic about everything.
He does, he's like, everything's wonderful. He's glad to be there, and man, he is glad to be there. He's up there with Matt Hardy, bro. Like, that's,
Wonderful!
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, next, the Intercontinental title's on the line at Seth Rollins' defense against Elias. I want to see Elias win it. I don't know why. I want to see Elias win it.
I would love to see Elias win it. Here's the thing. Neither of these guys need the title. Seth, the title needs them. This is a different match, So, because we don't have that Universal Championship or what they were calling the official WWE, like if they put it on Brock Lesnar, they made it the main title. That's what the point is here, right? Which offends me because the one that's on AJ Styles is the true title, right? So, anyways, beyond all that, the title needs either of these guys, and Seth Rollins has been rolling hot on his promos. Elias, once they gave him that 10-minute break, they were like, "Oh, what are you doing at the house shows?" And they said, "Oh, do it at the live shows. You got 10 minutes." And they just kept on giving him 10 minutes after 10 minutes after 10 minutes. Like, he's had the push of a lifetime, and he must be loving it. So either of those guys for the WWE Intercontinental Championship be fantastic. Elias would make more sense because then they could carry on with a little bit of Seth Rollins and Elias, because I like the feud that's going on with it. I'd hate to see that feud end quick. So
yeah.
I'll admit, when I was watching Raw Monday and Seth Rollins broke Elias's guitar, I got really upset about that. Like, come on, Seth, don't do that. That was bad of you. All right, next up, Carmella defends her title against Asuka.
I don't see how they're gonna continue Carmella's title reign with it being this short, yet putting her up against somebody so dominant as Asuka.
I don't understand this match either. I can feel that you don't get what's going on here. It's too soon. It's too soon to chuck Asuka, like, man, like, she's legit up against Carmella, who has some skills in the ring. She just hasn't shown a lot, right? In NXT, she did a lot more work in the ring. And then she was injured there for a little bit at was it Brooklyn Takeover a while back, 2 years back. But that's the last time that she ever got injured in a ring. So she can do the work, but she's not Asuka level. And I think this will be a dirty win. I think this will be a dirty DQ. I think she'll retain by DQ.
Yeah, because remember, even though the streak is technically over, Asuka still is yet to be pinned. That's still a thing.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Okay, well, moving on. Nia Jax defends her Raw Women's title against Ronda Rousey.
You've watched me do my live reactions. I don't understand this at all. This is...
Yeah.
Who's heel, who's what? I don't care. I don't care about it. I care about Ronda Rousey.
I guess they're trying to make Nia look bigger by comparison, I guess. She's playing that big girl heel, I guess.
Yeah. Well, I mean, she's 5'11", 6 foot, whatever it is, right? So she's taller, physically wider than Ronda Rousey. We get it. We get it. But it was a weird sort of, I challenge you. Oh, I don't deserve it. Okay then. No, you totally don't deserve it. Blah blah blah. It's like Nia Jax gave her the opportunity, and then afterwards she turned into a whinging, a whinging champion about it, and I don't like that. And it was weird. They tried to do some psychological thing with Stephanie saying, "Oh, I heard this, you heard that." I was like, "Oh, she said what?" No, don't play those grammar school games, man. They don't work. That's not right.
Yeah.
However, what I do like about this is that Ronda Rousey is in the ring, and she is what's good for business. The casual fans will come along, and they've already sold out the stadium, right? They sold out the stadium as soon as they said, "Oh, Ronda Rousey's coming." So they're like, "Oh yeah, let's go." So anybody who's like, I can bet you $20 that at least 10% of that audience will be, "Oh man, I haven't watched wrestling in a long time, but Ronda Rousey's going, so I'm gonna go."
Yeah. I mean, when it comes to Ronda Rousey's WWE career, I'll admit before she got there, she was all right, even though I didn't watch UFC that much. But she was obviously good enough for me to hear about her. Okay, yeah. And I'll give her an A for attendance. But as far as actually having matches on Raw, I gotta give her an F because she hasn't done it yet.
Yeah, she hasn't done it yet. No, I kind of get what they're doing. I kind of get it.
Yeah.
She's filming at the same time as she's training down in Florida, right? So.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, so she's been off doing movies as well as going along to do that. Then she's been doing the promo stuff with WWE. She's flying a lot, and. And like, I haven't even heard of her turning up to house shows and doing dark matches at all, pre-shows or anything like that. We have not heard of any of that. So, but we have seen footage of her. We do know she can move. She surprised the heck out of me at WrestleMania. Some people weren't impressed, but I was like going, dude, she moved quick. She got in there and she was not hurt. So, and nobody was hurt who she touched. So, if anything, she can do the job safely. She knows that she can do the job safely. So, and then we've had footage of her playing around doing it. So, yeah, she's going to be great. Eventually.
Okay, next up, the WWE title is on the line in a last man standing match.
Last crotch standing. Oh my god. Oh, look, okay. You know what I've been calling it. It's the two Nutcracker Suite is what this is, like. Yeah. This feud's been great. But.
Okay, so yeah, it's AJ Styles defending against Shinsuke Nakamura. Yeah. Look, okay. I this may be an unpopular opinion, but like, I really love Shinsuke Nakamura and all that, and I was all for Shinsuke winning the title, but I think this feud may have gone on long enough, maybe, and I was thinking if Shinsuke was going to win the belt, he should have done it in Mania, possibly. I want AJ to win this time.
Yeah.
This is the first time I want AJ to win.
Yeah, I think I think AJ Styles winning it at this time is good. Shinsuke Nakamura, as much as I love him, just like you said, yeah, I'm picking AJ Styles for this one too. Clean. It's gonna be a difficult one, but Shinsuke Nakamura is yeah, he's going down.
So, who is one person you'd like to see Shinsuke feud after this rivalry?
You know what? I'd really like to see. Man, I keep calling him Kenta because it's been so
Hideo Itami.
Yeah, right, Hideo Itami. Right, I was gonna say it's because I haven't seen a lot of him as Hideo Itami. I've seen more of him as Kenta. But obviously because he just had so much injury time, so I just can't remember his name. But I would like Hideo Itami to come up to the challenge on this one, even though he's on 205 Live.
I mean, yeah. TJP's trying to look for a job on SmackDown. Who knows? Maybe Hideo can do the same thing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. I do have to throw a spanner in the works here. Now,
okay.
Yeah, so WWE Network, I think it was yesterday, or the day before yesterday. It was this week anyway. They released footage of Kenny Omega.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, right. So when he was doing
the E3 thing,
the South Wrestling. So.
Oh, never mind. Okay. I remember now.
Yeah, when he was doing developmental, they released a video of that, of his match, and then Bruce Pritchard talked about it with what's his name? I can't even remember his name, but the guy's always interviewing him on the network. He talked about Kenny Omega, not for a long time, but long enough for me to go, okay, these guys are going to start pushing for Kenny Omega very, very soon.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, personally,
see a Shinsuke versus Jeff Hardy rivalry. Like that match they had on SmackDown, I don't think that should have been it. Like I think there could be more from that possibly.
I agree, and I think that's probably the better title for Shinsuke.
Yeah, maybe for now at least.
Yeah, because it's just floating, really, that title. So it's, I think that'll be a good one for him. So. Yeah.
All right. Finally to the main event, or what I assume is the main event, unless they make Roman versus Jinder the last match on the card.
It wouldn't surprise me. It doesn't make any sense, so why not?
Yeah. Okay. So, Braun Strowman, Finn Balor, The Miz, Rusev, Bobby Roode, Kevin Owens, Samoa Joe, and the New Day member. They still haven't specified who yet.
Yeah, they're not going to until the night, right? So, as I predicted, I was like, yeah, no, they're dragging this out, so they're just going to drop one of them in there. But, who are you picking on this one?
Alright, I'll have to say Rusev. Okay, look, I know WWE's been hearing the Rusev Day chants. Okay, Rusev's been on a phenomenal push. He hasn't really been getting opportunities as of late. Okay, but he did have a match with Undertaker recently, and look, I don't care if you win or lose. At this stage in his career, if Undertaker wants to have a match with you, you're doing something right. Okay.
Yep, that's right.
So
if you're saying nah, not Chris Jericho again, I want Rusev. Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, I think Rusev winning the Money in the Bank will possibly be the biggest payoff for him. Like, saying, hey, look, bruh, Rusev, we hearing the pop you doing. We see you getting over. Bruh, just be patient. Okay, here you go. Go after it, bruh.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they did do that. Because he's not just because of the pop and everything like that, but it just fits. Like getting announced by Aiden English, Rusev Day, and then like bringing out the briefcase with Lana, like that whole spectacle of the briefcase, which is what it usually is, right? Like they hold it up and everything. That's a big spectacle. I like the idea of seeing that. I'd like to see that. Yeah, Rusev. Yeah, Rusev as a sort of for me that would be my heart choice, my brain choice.
Yeah.
My brain choice for me picks Braun Strowman, but even then, Braun Strowman doesn't need it. Finn Balor doesn't need it. The Miz, yeah, you know,
Miz can do it. Miz can do it the hard way again if he needed to.
Yeah. Miz is brilliant. He's just a genius. The New Day one member, whatever that's going to be, that's just screwing around with. That's just screwing around. Like that's just for laughs. Bobby Roode, Kevin Owens, Samoa Joe. Bobby Roode's not going to get it. Like that's like I'll be like there's no way. Because there's no storyline for him afterwards. He's like his storyline is the weakest out of the lot, and that's saying something because he's freaking Bobby Roode and he's glorious. But Kevin Owens, this is such a strong match. Like, yeah, Kevin Owens, Samoa Joe. I'm gonna go with yours. I'm gonna go with Rusev. Yeah, I'm picking Rusev along with you.
Yeah.
Paints the best picture.
Yeah, and about which New Day member it's going to be, I really don't think it matters because he's still got 7 other people to deal with.
Yeah.
And plus, remember, it's no disqualification. So who's to say they're not going to help each other and not be in the match at the same time?
Yeah, like who's to say that they won't sort of play around with that whole?
What if it's like a tie? Like they all pull it down at the same time.
Yeah.
Like they all reach up and then they pull it down at the same time. Big E on one side, Woods and Xavier on the other, and just reach up, pull it down.
Yeah, I think they're going to play around with the old free birds rule. I think, that they could tag each other in to the match from out of the match. You know, like there's a whole bunch of funny stuff that they could do. They could really be trolling, and I whatever they do, man, it's going to be gold because they're all excellent.
Yeah. All right, so yeah, that's about the whole
card. So thank you for joining me, Solitaire. You got anything else you want to say? Okay. So, guys, that's been my episode of Ring Ramblings with the good old Solitaire here. Solitaire, thank you as well. So, guys, until next time, bye-bye, so long, be outrageously optimistic year-round. Booyah! We're out.